What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Bridgers. Welcome to the 2019 John Wall Holiday Invitational Selection Show, powered by Phenom Hoops. This year, me and your boy Webb, we're going to do something a little different here. We're actually going to break down each individual team with commentary from national scouts such as Evan Daniels and Eric Bossi, as well as local and regional scouting from our very own Miles Versicola. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Let's go ahead and start with the host school. They're in it every single year. They hold it down. I would argue that they have some of the best fans in the state. 100%. No matter how good the team is, those kids are showing up. The team this guy stands for, I'm talking about Kobe White's former home.
Coming off of their first state championship in 12 years last
That's
season.
right.
That was
ACC guard.
John Bailey.
And that's Greenfield School out of Wilson, North Carolina. Grace Christian. We got them in. We're super excited to welcome Jalen Gibson. Wake Forest commit. Garner shows up every year. Garner will be back this year. Durham Academy, sophomore. MJ Rice. That's scary, man. He's a man-child.
If you've seen MJ Rice, like, yo, he's built like a college sophomore.
Although he's only a sophomore at Durham Academy, MJ Rice's time is already here as the strong 6'5" wing, already ranks among the nation's top 15 players in the class of 2022. Make no mistake about it, Rice already has the strength and toughness of a much older player, but he's more than just a bully baller. The stage at the John Wall Invitational will allow Rice to show that he can put the ball on the floor, shoot with range, and make others better, and he'll be able to do so against top-flight competition. North Carolina has become a hotbed for college coaches looking for talent, and Rice is at the forefront of the next wave of players in the state that are going to keep coaches and fans flooding high school gyms.
Now, Durham Academy, the school that Coach K's grandson went to?
Yes. Unfortunately, he graduated, but he was there last year.
Darn.
And, well, I mean, low-key, he was pretty good. Like, he had at the Crown Town, he played pretty well at the Crown Town.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we see Coach K again this year.
Yep. Yep. Oh, definitely with all his talent.
Yeah.
Another team that to me is a fixture in this event, someone we need every year, year in and year out. We're talking about the Holy Rams from Word of God Christian Academy.
One of the premier seniors in all of the country, Isaiah Tosh should be able to capture the imagination of fans young and old at the John Wall Holiday Invitational. He'll do so playing for Wall's alma mater, the Word of God. Standing 6'10" with long arms and plenty of athleticism, Todd is the type of versatile player who looks like he was put on the planet to play high-level basketball. He can do it all, and he has ascended to the top 10 in the national rankings for very good reason. This is Todd's final go-around as a high school player, and he'll be looking to show everyone in attendance why he's got programs like Kansas, Kentucky, Memphis, Michigan, and North Carolina, hoping that he takes their game to their campus when he plays college ball next winter.
Another kid, not talked about as much, from Roanoke Rapids, Hoboy King, who I haven't seen personally, but apparently he can shoot the laces off that thing.
He can go.
And then, of course, they still have Chase Forte.
Yep.
They still have Josiah, correct.
Then they got one of the best, another underrated point guard in the state, Khalil Marshall.
You're right. He's younger, right?
Khalil's 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, 2022, excuse me.
Yep.
22,
yep.
sorry.
Sophomore.
Yes. Khalil's tough.
We've got a team coming from Mississippi this year. Now, if you're familiar at all with the EYBL, you kept it all with the summer ball, there's a 5'9" guard named Deshaun Ruffin.
A 4-star point guard at Jackson, Mississippi Callaway, who ranks among the top 40 players nationally in the class of 2021. Deshaun Ruffin won't be the biggest player that fans see at the John Wall Holiday Invitational, but he will certainly be one of the most exciting. Committed to Auburn at one point before he decided to open things back up, Ruffin is among the most explosive and creative ball handlers in the country. His ability to be shifty off the dribble puts defenders on tilt, and he is just as likely to explode to the rim for hanging finishes in traffic as he is to pull up from well beyond the three-point line. He's tough, he's competitive, and he's sure to become a fan favorite.
How much did he average at UIBL?
I want to say like 28.
28 at 5'9" in the toughest summer league in the world?
I can go ahead and tell you right now, he'll be a fan favorite at John Wall, just because we fans gravitate towards guys like that.
Who should they play first round? Because you don't know who I got him playing first round.
I don't.
So who do you think they should play first round?
Ooh.
Who do y'all think they should play first round? We're talking about Deshaun Ruffin is the guy that will bring fans in the building, and when they leave, they will be like, yep, he got it. So Deshaun Ruffin, he's a junior, 5'9", bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles.
That's right.
Truthfully, I think I'm more excited to see the coach.
That's what, you know.
That's because he's so animated, like cool ass dude.
So we're talking about just outside of Charlotte in Lincolnton, North Carolina, Combine Academy.
Right.
Jeff Mcginnis played at Carolina, played in the NBA. One of the most animated, funny, genuine, realest dudes you will ever meet. As Rod was saying, the show on the court with Jalen Hood-Schifino,
Corey Owens,
Dillingham, the young boy Dillingham, like they're gonna be fun to watch. Young on the younger side, but the coach.
I gotta get Jeff in the booth, man.
Yeah, we got 100%.
Gotta get him on.
Gotta get Jeff in the booth.
As far as the John Wall, it was a dream come true for us. You know, I always loved John Wall. He 6'4" point guard. I always loved him. North Carolina dude, so we always cheer for each other. So we followed that tournament so much last year and the last couple of years. It was always crazy. They do a good job with it. It's like people hanging off the roof. We always say that. What gym is it? Because people look like they're always hanging off the roof watching the games. It's sold out early in the day. So for us to be a part of that and some of the teams that were in the field, we just feel honored to be a part of it. In our first year coaching, and you know, we're gonna go up there and try to do what we do.
So they've got, like I said, Donnie named Jakari Owens, who's a junior. We got Jalen Hood-Schifino, another sensational sophomore. The sophomore class in North Carolina is ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
Unbelievable. If you haven't seen Robert Dillingham's videos, oh my God.
Right. Right. You're gonna find out.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out for sure.
Right.
Let's talk about a team that has never been in the Holiday Tournament before. A team that is considered, or should be considered, one of the best teams in the state year in and year out. A powerhouse out of Eastern North Carolina. Farmville's very own Farmville Central.
252, we in the building.
The best team in Raleigh, local power, year in and year out. Every single year, they get it done. It's a pro, that's not a team. Millbrook High School is a program.
It's a program.
And Millbrook High School will be back in the 2019 John Wall Holiday Invitational. We've got Heritage High School in the building. Another team that brings a great fan base, very passionate, very dedicated. Now a school that's making a lot of noise. Another North Carolina-based school that's going to have, they're going to be younger, they're going to have a national feel to them. That's the Burlington School out of Burlington, North Carolina. We have so much local talent. The next team is part of that, and that's Holly Springs High School. Garner Road player, Caleb Scott. The team I'm referring to this year is Apex Friendship. And Nick Farrar, who has kind of come out of nowhere and blown up, and now he's gonna go play at NC State. We'll take it back to my hometown.
Okay.
Kingston High. Dontrez Styles, 6'5", 6'6" junior. Another kid that people don't talk about properly.
Right.
This team is an in-state team. However, they have every feel of a national team. They've got a top 25 kid in the country. They've got top 5 players in the state. And they're deep. None other than Western North Carolina's very own Moravian Prep.
I don't even really know where to begin. I mean, this roster is absolutely loaded from top to bottom. Obviously, Josh Hall, Shaquille Moore, Javarzier Belton, Jamari Harvey, Jordan Wildley, Luke Davis. Like, the list goes on and on. These are all Division I caliber players, and Darius Davis is another one. Like, there's just so many. I think really we have to hit on the main guys. So obviously, Josh Hall, top 25 in the country, 5-star, according to Rivals.com. A legitimate top 50 guy on every recruiting site imaginable. 6'8", wiry, super skilled, incredibly soft touch going out to about 30 feet. A kid that knows how to play the game. Someone that in college will probably be used as a shooter first, and everything else will kind of work out because he does have legitimate ball skills. Shaquille Moore is just a junkyard dog. 5'11", 6-foot guard, incredibly explosive. Lefty, runs the team well, can shoot it, can make plays for other people. Javarzier Belton is a freak of nature. 6'10", 265 of pure muscle. Someone that is a legitimate force under the rim. Is a bully. Is someone that knows he's a bully. He will talk. He will get involved. This team is a team that has really embodied the outlaw movement. And there's someone that is going to challenge the national names in an event like this. And here's a chance for them to really make a statement as a program and say, hey, we're Moravian Prep and we're here. And this isn't just a 1 or 2 year thing. Like, we're here. So it's going to be exciting to see what Moravian Prep does at the John Wall Holiday Invitational.
I'll tell you what else I love about Moravian is they're going to come into the holiday tested. They're in a ton of our Phenom events throughout November. They're going to be playing high caliber teams leading all the way up to the holiday tournament. If somehow, some way, Moravian comes into the holiday tournament undefeated, they will leave. If they can win 1 or 2 games in the holiday tournament, they will leave that tournament ranked in the top 25 nationally. That's one of those schools where, especially after you saw what South Central did last year, if they come in and perform, they will leave with national recognition.
Right.
As always, Hillcrest has put together a loaded roster for the 2019-2020 season, and they're going to bring a ton of top talented players to the John Wall Holiday Invitational. I think it starts with Dalen Terry, a highly ranked player that's already committed to Arizona, and Dalen Terry at 6'6" is extremely versatile. He's got long arms, he's athletic, he can guard multiple spots, but he has tremendous court vision and is a really good passer. So Dalen Terry, the future Arizona Wildcat, leads the charge for Hillcrest, but there's some really, really talented players on this roster. Puff Johnson, who's the brother of former North Carolina player Cameron Johnson, just transferred in, and this is a kid with good size for the position like his brother, and he can really shoot the basketball. He's got good feel, he can pass, but they also have another wing in Keon Edwards that can really score. He's got good size for the position as well, pushing 6'7". He can get to the rim and score it. He can make shots from mid-range. So Keon Edwards and Puff Johnson on that perimeter really give them a scoring punch. And then there's Michael Foster inside, a top 10 prospect in the 2021 recruiting class. He's ranked that high because of his versatility at 6'9". He can score the ball facing the rim. He can score the ball with his back to the rim. He's a good rebounder. He brings scoring ability. So this Hillcrest roster is loaded, and they'll certainly be one of the most exciting teams to watch at the John Wall Holiday Invitational.
Listen, stop for a second. Have y'all been keeping up with the number of, we're saying top 15, top 10, top 5?
Almost every team.
It's deep.
It's super deep. We're 4 teams in, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
You can't count because we're 7 teams in, first of all. Yeah, 7, so counting's hard, I know. Hillcrest also won the John Wall Holiday Invitational in 2017. 7, there we go. They won the Holiday Invitational in 2016 and placed 2nd in 2017. Their most famous alum, Phoenix Sun, DeAndre Ayton. Hillcrest is going to be super deep. Expect them at some point to face the Word of Gods, the Moravians of the tournament. So, a local school that just received a big-time local transfer.
Whoa.
Big time!
Whoa.
I'm talking about the pride from Leesville Road.
When you're talking about kids that can genuinely captivate a crowd, Carter Witt of Leesville Road has to be at the top of the list, at least in regards to North Carolina and possibly the region. The kid finds a way to make special plays happen, whether it's him scoring the ball or whether it's him setting his teammates up for an opportunity. Carter Witt finds a way to really get the crowd involved in the game and make special things happen. Kid has offers from an abundance of schools in the ACC and SEC, as well as some programs in other high major conferences. Another kid right at the top of the list with Carter Witt in terms of being able to take a game over, take a gym over, Jalen McDonald, one of the bounciest kids in the country, literally 360 windmilled on a kid last year. And he has an expanding skill set. He's someone that can help Carter Witt run the team in spots. When the defense is honing in on Carter, he can give it to Jalen, and Jalen can go get a bucket. He can go create plays for someone else. He's someone that naturally is a combo guard, can play both the point guard and shooting guard position. I'm sure Carter Witt will be able to find Jalen McDonald for some special moments, some special alley-oop kind of highlights in this event. And then the other kid, the kid that stole the show last year, was junior, 5'9", Chase Hackerham, a kid that kind of has the ball on a string, can create his own shot, make shots from deep range. So they're familiar with this event. They're familiar with this gym. They're coming for blood this year. They have a legitimate shot to win a state championship, and they have one of the most talented backcourts in not only North Carolina, the hoop state, but the entire region.
Wow.
That team is going to be dummy.
Wow.
Dummy.
Wow.
You got the best high flyer in the state running with arguably one of the best passing point guards in the state, who also, just so you know, is a bucket.
Is a whole bucket.
Is a whole bucket.
A whole bucket and nothing but the bucket.
And Chase is going to be hiding out in the corner like, hey, you remember me?
He had one game. He had like 28 one game last year.
Yes. And he had a Tyler Lewis moment.
Yes, he did.
He had a Tyler Lewis moment.
He did.
And I think he has a chance because of the two main dogs on his team.
Right.
He has a chance to have that same
absolutely
not ready for me yet moment.
Absolutely.
The number one player in the junior class, I'm talking about Jonathan Kuminga from the Patrick School out of New Jersey.
I told y'all. I told y'all. These last 4 teams.
The best talent headed to the John Wall Holiday Invitational is 2021 prospect Jonathan Kuminga. He's ranked number 1 in that 2021 recruiting class, and it starts with his versatility and athleticism. He's 6'8". He can step out on the perimeter, and because of his ball skills, he can attack off the bounce. He's really improved his jump shot over the course of the last year. He's a very good athlete. He's tremendous in transition and can really finish around the basket when he gets there. He's also got the potential to be a multi-positional defender because of that size and versatility and the way he moves and his athleticism. So Jonathan Kuminga, one of the not only the best talents, but one of the most exciting players to watch in the 2021 class. He's also got a teammate in Noah Farrakhan, who's known for his speed. He's known for his athletic ability. He's known for his ability to get up and down in transition. So I have a feeling that Jonathan Kuminga and Noah Farrakhan are going to be pretty tough to deal with, not only in transition, but also as a team. So the Patrick School headed to the John Wall Holiday Invitational, and they're going to bring some talent with them.
He's a beast.
You can't do much with him, and we're going to find out because he gets 3 games in Broughton in front of a sold-out crowd. Number 1 player in the junior class.
What a roster Montverde has put together for this season, and they're going to be a focal point at this event, and it really starts when you look at their roster with Cade Cunningham, one of the nation's top players and a guy contending for the number 1 overall spot in the 2020 class. Cade really possesses tremendous instincts. He's versatile. You can play him on or off the ball. He's a very gifted passer, but he impacts the game across the board. He impacts the game with his rebounding. He impacts the game with his defense. He's a super competitive kid as well. So Cade Cunningham will really be one of the main focal points in this entire event. To go with him on that Montverde roster is Dayron Sharp, kid committed to North Carolina, had a tremendous summer. He's worked his way up into the top 20 range in the 24/7 Sports composite rankings because of his aggressive style, because of his rebounding. He can really finish off plays around the basket. To go with Cunningham and Sharp, they've got Scotty Barnes, a top 10 prospect that's known for his versatility and ability to impact the game across the board. They've got one of a really bright young prospect in Caleb Houston, a 2022 prospect that's got good size, that's versatile, can play inside and out. And then another kid that can really score, Derek Whitehead. He's also a 2022 prospect. So this Montverde roster is loaded with talent, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
They are so good. They have never been to our tournament before.
I think it's super exciting to bring Dayron home.
That's the main thing to me. It's like Montverde would have been exciting to have in general.
Right.
But the fact that once Dayron went, it was like,
right,
whatever we have to do to make that happen.
Right.
Because just like the way that our crowd acted to the Brewster kid last year, LeCue, he's not even from here.
Right.
But he was supposed to come to state.
Right.
So now you've got a kid from there going to college there. They're going to want to see what he can do. Absolutely. And so do we. I want to see if there's any team we have in these 20 teams that can stick with Montverde.
That's tough. All right, guys, so that's a wrap for the 2019 John Wall Holiday Invitational Selection Show. This year's tournament will be held at Broughton High School once again, December 26th through the 28th. The championship game will be on December 30th. So, guys, we got everybody named Mama there. Yo, we get there early. Matter of fact, I'm finna go get in line right now. Peace.
Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems, I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be